There were many rays of hope that were lost at the end of 2016. And I truly hope that the junior senator from Pennsylvania was not one of them. In 2013, Senator Toomey listened to what 91% of Pennsylvanians wanted and stood up for background checks. And then he immediately sat down. He sat down to ensure that suspected terrorists could buy guns. He sat down on a motorcycle, apparently. He sat down after he stood up and faced his NRA coffers and the constituency that he wants to serve, not the ones that he should serve. He sat down and made sure that our schools were safe. He sat down on a background check bill that literally mirrored his own. He sat down and turned his backs on Pennsylvanians who believe that background checks make our Commonwealth safer. Senator Toomey sat down because it was easy. He came up to the filibuster last summer and gave vague platitudes, and then turns around and supports Neil Gorsuch for the Supreme Court. We all know that the gun violence prevention movement has far too many mothers who have lost their children. The gun violence prevention movement has far too many families racked with guilt over the inability to stop a loved one from harming themselves. The gun violence prevention movement has too many women who watched intimate partners turn into executioners. The gun violence movement has too many issues, and we cannot afford to have a part-time champion. We need someone who's there all of the time. Let's be sure, and let's always remember, there are many threats to democracies, but one of which is complacency. We must have leaders who will always stand up for what's right, who will not just stand with us in the face of tragedy, but who will stand with us in the face of their colleagues. We must have leaders who put their constituents first before their war chest.
That's right.
And we have to not be sated by the promises of yesterday. We have to demand more from our elected officials and our incumbents. We have to stand together and consistently ask them to be champions. And if we look at our elected officials and we don't see champions, and we don't see fighters, and we don't see hope, we must never forget that the political and legislative process begins and ends with us. And that together, we will be heard. We will not be ducked. And we will remember who our champions truly are. Thank you.